Welcome to Trading Lounge and the gold and silver report for the 10th of March. So, as you know, we've been working a couple of counts. One of them is this one here, where we have further downside to play out. But because this market has been working in sets of 3 waves, so we can also look at this as WXY coming down here to have an end in this particular regard. I think one of the important things is because as an analyst we can look at different counts, but as a trader we need to take trade setups, right? So we'll need to put on the trading hat very shortly if we're going to be if we get a signal, and this is what we need to talk about today. So the other count here, of course, is I think it's on this chart here. Yeah, so we can look at it like this here with a WXY here and ending in 3 waves. So the A wave here, the A, the B, and the C wave to this point, and then the A, the B, and the C coming down here in 5 waves, ending here, and well, just moving up from this point. So we've got we've got 2 scenarios where we can fold down or we can go up from here. So this is where we put the trading sort of hat on for this. So let's just drill in a little bit further here for this. So yeah, this is this count here as well. I mean, this is valid as well. So this level here, the 38, this line here is the 38.2% retracement level. So that's where it can come to. But that said, we would need to we would need to see a 3-wave price movement from this low to that 1730 level. If we see just 5 waves to this here, well, then we know that this is not the case. So as we move in here for this, so yeah, this is what we were looking at last time. So yeah, back up to this level here. But the thing is that, okay, so if we see 5 waves moving up into this space, let's just say this here. Well, if we get 5 waves here, that means that we're going to get a counter trend here, doesn't it? And then we're going to get another 5 because we've got 5 here. We're going to get another 5 over here, which is going to take it past the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree here. So then we would have to rule out that wave 4, and we'll have to start looking at a positive move for this here. So it's possible for the for this to be much shorter here. So we'll have to manage any exposure that we want to move in on, because we want to be moving in on this leg here, which we'll pick up this tomorrow. So we'll be able to look at moving in this tomorrow. But at the same time, we need to understand this little move through here. If that's if this is the axis of this being bullish as wave 1 here and 2 here and 3 here and so on, or do we have an A and a B and a C? So we need to understand that. So to understand that, we need to go to, that's it, the tick chart. So with the tick chart, we need to bring in some more data. So yeah, don't worry about what I've counted here. The main point of all of this is to just really go and have a look at this particular structure here. So I was looking at this move here all as wave 1 here with an A, B, C here for wave 2 here, right? So from wave 2 we go up to wave 3 here and wave 4 here. So this can be wave 4, or we can have wave 4 come in over here as well for this, because it does count down here quite nicely as that, but we'll get to that in a moment. So yeah, so this here as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here. I know there's a little bit of an overlap there, but it's the best way to treat that because that's the low here. So it's better to look at that as the ABC pattern for that point. And then we just need to basically pull apart this trend here, which I have done already. So But it's good to go over it, because if you see I've made a mistake, then we need to know about that. So I was looking at all of this as wave 1 here and wave 2, and I have pulled that apart. Wave 2 here, and then up for 1 and back for 2 here, and then all of this as 1 and 2 and 3 here, probably a little bit short, and 4 here, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 for the third wave, fourth wave here, and fifth wave, and then back for the fourth wave here for that. And then of course 5 waves up for that last leg for the top of the third wave there. And here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here for that. So yeah, well, an A, B, C here for the A wave, the B wave, and the C wave down here. So it can be finished at that point for that, you know, that's the, but still wave 4s can get a little bit ugly, and it's not counting that well. I mean, like, we can get an impulse wave out of here, corrective wave out of here, little impulse wave in here, corrective wave here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Oh, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still think we're one wave short. So it's probably this wave 4 here to play out with this, and then we need a wave 5 to the upside. So we'll be looking at from down here somewhere, just drawing this out here, something of this nature here. And that will give us our top at that point. So we'll pick this up tomorrow. We don't want to, don't get FOMO and go into this just yet. We will pick it up tomorrow, and we'll get that, we'll nail down that entry for this, okay? If there's going to be one, you know, that's the other point too. So we just got to keep working this here, and it's possible that this is wave 1 to the upside here. It is possible, but there's still more work to be done yet, and we need to manage our risk and risk reward and the exposure once we're in, and so on and so on. So there's still a fair bit to go, but I have to say this is a positive sign looking at this so far, but it's not over yet. So we need to confirm that we have 5 waves, and then we need to work this 5, 3, 5 structure here, and that's also got to look good as well. And then we can move in on the B wave over here if that's going to be the case. We may be able to get a better position, but we'll just take it at that point there. So yeah, look, I've had 2 counts, and we've been, you know, working this whole trend, main trend to the downside. Is it over? I don't know. But if it is over and we are looking at an impulse wave to the upside here, well then as a trader we need to look for the setup. And we'll just be using this structure, and we'll get our risk reward sorted out, and our entries, and yeah, we'll move in. Alrighty. So the other one is silver. So with silver, I've come up with another bullish count actually. There's silver. There it is. So this is the bearish count that we've been working on with wave 3 over here and wave 4 over here. I have to say it's really a bit big for a wave 4, but and that's why I was looking at it as an A wave and a possible B wave over here, with a C wave going up a whole corrective rally off the lows. But yeah, an A wave here, an A, B and C wave here for the B wave, and then 5 waves down, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. We're getting a lot of support, as expected. We get a lot of support off the 25, which is the medium level. So medium level is always halfway between 2 major levels, 2 and 3. But what about if gold is actually got a low in place and is going to push up from here? What would that mean for silver? How would we count this here? Well, I was looking at Sprott Physical Trust here. So it's got the same count here. I mean, because I always counted silver as down for the A wave, back for the B wave here, and then 5 waves down for the C wave, which was 1 and 2 and 3 here. and then all the way across over here for 4 and down for 5 here. So that's how I'd seen silver, and we'd finished at that point, and I felt we're going up at that point, and then the WSB boys got involved in it over here, and you know, pushed it up a little bit too far and so on, you know. Put it out of whack anyway, you know, a little heart murmur or something. So, but if I looked at this here, I was re-looking at it, and I noticed that I could look at this as wave 1 here and 2 here, and then 1 and 2 in here, and 3 here and 4 here and 5 here for the third wave here. And then I could look back at this as the fourth wave here to this point, and then the fifth wave up here. And yes, it got out of whack, but I was thinking 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 up here, and then the A, the B, and the C wave back here. So that's what I was sort of noticing on silver. So with that in mind, I looked at this. I mean, it's a bit of a long shot, and you can throw stuff at me if you want, but we've got to look at these things. Where was it here? Yeah, so in a nutshell, it would look a bit like this with 1 and 2 and 3 here and 4 here, and then up for 1 here and back for 2 here for this, as an A and a B and a C wave back for 2 here. That's what I was thinking. So let's drill in and have a bit of a look at this. So I had my bullish count on the 6-hour chart. So anyway, so I'll just go back a bit further here, because then some folks probably haven't seen this. So a bit of a journey back here. So we had wave 3 here, so my original count, with an A wave here, a B wave here, then the 1 and the 2 and the 3 here, and all of this is a wave 4 here, as a B, C, D, E here for 4, and then 5 waves down here for wave 5. So I've always liked that, you know, it just sort of felt right, you know, but then it just got kind of messy from that point. But yeah, I was thinking that we've got 5 waves up here for 1 and 2 here, then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 for the third wave here, and then the fourth wave way over here for this, because that was the low on the Sprott silver, and then going up for wave 5 here. So that kind of fits okay-ish, you know. Yes, it's a bit wobbly, but you know, this has been, you know, it's been, gold and silver has been a little bit wobbly in lots of regards. So anyway, if that was wave 1, we could have an A wave here, an ABC for wave B here, and then down for wave C here. So with wave C here so far, it's a little bit tricky, but we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 for 1 here and 2 here and 3 here. So that means that we need to look at wave 4 here as an A and a B and a C for wave 4 and down for wave 5. Now, because wave 1 is the longest here and wave 3 is all sort of shoved up into the medium level here at $25, that means that wave 5 is going to be shorter coming down through here for this. And in fact, I think on the tick chart we could already, but anyway, I'll just finish this off here. So it's also possible to have this wave 5 here on the tick chart sitting just in here for this as wave 4 here and 5 into this point here. It doesn't make a new low though, but I've seen things skewed across large numbers before, so it's possible. But anyway, we don't need to go, we don't need answers just yet for this. But yeah, we need to look at the possibility of a wave 1 starting and, you know, moving higher from this level here, either from this point or one more low to come into play here. So I think okay, this is another way to look at it here, just a bit more detail. So from wave B up here, wave 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, no problems with that, with wave 1 and 2 here. A little bit dodgy in here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 1 and 2, nice strong third wave, fourth wave and fifth wave here. So this is also 5 waves coming down here. So I wonder if this is actually wave 4 here and then coming down for wave 5, just stopping here, you know. If not, then we need to look at this as the A, the B and the C for wave 4 here. Or we could also look at it as as a wave 1 and 2 at this point. So I need to do a bit more work on this, but we've got another session before we need to go. Well, we've got 2 sessions probably, or even 3 sessions before we need to go long again here for all of this. So if gold was going to push up, well, then we can expect this to push up here. But it's this that I'm really looking at here. So if it's this, it's that second high here, because as from a trader's point of view, it's either going to drop from here or it's going to push up from that point, and that's where that will be the deciding factor right there. So the thing here, what you need to understand in sort of just to getting a bit of a feeling of it, is that the length is in wave 1 here, so that's where the extension is here. Then we've got wave 3 here, which is shorter. So we can expect wave 5 to be shorter still, either this one or an A and a B and a C coming up to here and having one more move down through here. And then we would have to work it back this way over here for that. And then we'll work it over this side over here for that. So there's more work to be done here for this because of this. So first of all, we don't know if we've got a low in place for gold or silver. It kind of looked okay because we had that 5 waves up. So that's a bonus. But we don't have enough evidence yet, you know what I mean? It's still very early stages for all of this, and I like to stay liquid and move in once the evidence starts to build and we've got trade setups, and then we need to manage the risk reward and the exposure once we're in there. So there's a lot to get through just yet, so we'll sort a lot of this out tomorrow. Okay, alrighty, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.